In Fox 5 Health News, looking to cut back on sugar for the new year, nutritionist Sherry Buckvar joins us with some tips to help you tame your sweet tooth.
All right, let's walk through them. This is sort of one of my big pet projects for the new year, is to sort of cut out at least processed sugar.
He's so good, I don't even try.
So I always tell people you don't have to do everything at once. Cutting out sugar is a big project. And it's really something that can be done over the course of time. In fact, I look at it's almost like a 5-step approach. So whether you do it in 5 weeks, 5 months, whatever it takes. The first step is to cut out processed junk food, really. If you think about cakes, cookies, candies,
anything
pies,
in a vending machine, pretty much.
This is the #1 place where you can do it. In fact, if you think about it, if people were to have 2 snacks a day at 150 calories each, that's over 2,000 calories in a week, which is over 100,000 calories a year. So putting aside anything else, start with that. Or put yourself on a junk food budget, no more than 100 to 150 calories a day coming from junk food. Eat healthy all day, maybe you save it for late at night. The second thing is looking at liquid calories. So here we're talking about colas, we're talking about energy drinks, we're even talking about juice. I think that people don't realize that juice such as anything, orange juice, apple juice, many juices can have just as many calories and as much sugar as sodas do. Without the fiber,
we're getting smarter about that, I think, by the year. I think a lot of people have sort of woken up to that.
People are realizing it, but it took a while because people think juice healthy.
Absolutely. So always trying to get that out of people's diets. The next thing is refined foods, right? So you think about pastas and bagels, white refined ones, not true whole grains, but the refined ones, really the portion here, a bagel can be anywhere from 200 to almost 800 calories. So the next one down the line is when you're looking at added sugars to foods. It could be anything from granola, so supposedly healthy foods.
Pasta sauce, weird places, right?
Yes, the sugar and tomato sauce, right?
Yes, tomato sauce, marinades, yogurts, so things that have those added sugars. But I wait a little longer to get to these. Try to tackle the first ones. And then the fifth one is alcohol, because alcohol, though not an exact sugar, is a lot of calories, can be metabolized similar to sugar, and many times is mixed with sugary mixes. And you know, sometimes when you have a cocktail or two, you tend to eat a little bit more later. So I sort of go on that approach until you've got it down pat.
I love that alcohol's last.
I'm sober for another 2 days until I fall off the wagon again.
It's looking at the priorities, so going down the list.
All right, so we've got these powders here. Quickly, what are these?
Sure. So we're looking here at our powders, supplements, powders beneficial. Not all are created equal. You always want to look to make sure that there aren't added things to it, added sugars, artificial sweeteners, things like that. These are 4 that I actually use at home myself. The first one is matcha powder.
I'm going to show this one so everyone can see.
Sure. It's actually stronger than green tea, so if you're not a green tea drinker, but you want to add something like this to smoothies or bowls or even to oatmeal, you could do so. The next one is acai powder. So you might have heard of the acai berry. It's very popular in smoothie bowls right now. So
all the raw foods places have this.
Exactly, that's right. And you can either buy it in frozen form, or this is the powder. We also have cacao powder here, which is similar to, if you think about chocolate, getting those antioxidants from chocolate, magnesium, iron. It's wonderful for you. And finally is maca powder, coming from the root. And
I never heard of this one.
Yeah, it's MACA.
MACA, you've seen that. You've seen that.
I haven't.
Now that we mentioned it, you'll see
I'm going to try it now for sure.
Yes, and it could be beneficial for circulation health, which is wonderful. So these are some things that you can add to your own oatmeal smoothies, bowls, things like that at home. Always use variety. Don't use the same ones every day. It's always good to get different antioxidants and nutrients from different ones.
And you don't have to do it all at once.
And you don't have always. Baby steps.
I love this. You make it a little bit more manageable. New Year's just seems overwhelming with all the nutritional things you're trying to do.
I had so many big plans. It's like, oh, now that time is here now. I can't do it all. It's overwhelming. Little steps. All right, Sherry Buckvar, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy New Year.